No questions? If not, then we'll just go on and read the first part of chapter 12 of Nectar of Devotion, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu by Rupa Goswami. This chapter is titled Further Aspects of Transcendental Service. The first section is Hearing the Revealed Scriptures. According to Srila Rupa Goswami, any book which gives enlightenment in the matter of advancing in devotional service is considered to be revealed scripture. Srila Madhvacharya has also defined revealed scriptures as referring to books such as Ramayana, Mahabharata, Puranas, Upanishads, Vedanta, and any other literature written in pursuance of such revealed scriptures. In other words, not only the original Vedas and Puranas and Upanishads and like that are considered scriptures, but also any commentaries on those scriptures, or any even explanation, such as the purports that we give, or the explanations or the answers to questions about those, are also considered revealed scriptures. Basically, the basic rule is, if it's spoken by an acharya, if it's spoken by a self-realized soul, then it's considered revealed scriptures, even if it's formally written down or not, if it's just spoken. It's also on the same platform. Why? Because its intention is to explain the transcendental sound vibration of the Vedas. In the Skanda Purana, there is this statement: a person who is constantly engaged in reading literature enunciating the cultivation of Vaishnava devotional service is always glorious in human society, and certainly Lord Krishna becomes pleased with him. A person who very carefully keeps such literature at home and offers respectful obeisances to it becomes freed from all sinful reactions and ultimately becomes worshipable by the demigods. So we can actually worship the Shastra. We can offer arti, especially on Vyas Puja day. We can offer arti to the scriptures. And we can even bow down and worship. Just like when we begin, there's a nice shloka that we used to use when we begin Srimad Bhagavatam class. Narayanam namaskritya narang chaiva narotanam. You know that shloka? It's obeisances to Vyasadeva. That Vyasadeva is an incarnation of Narayana, and everything that he wrote is exactly on the platform of transcendental sound vibration, like the Vedas, the breathing of Narayan. It's in the first canto. I forget the rest of the shloka. But anyway, we can look it up. Do you want to look it up on the Veda base?
I have too many applications.
Okay. It is also said to Narada Muni, my dear Narada, a person who writes Vaishnava literature and who keeps such literature at home has Lord Narayan always residing in his house. In Srimad Bhagavatam, 12th canto, 13th chapter, verse 15, it is stated, Srimad Bhagavatam is the essence of all Vedanta philosophy. Any person who has become attached in some way or other to the reading of Srimad Bhagavatam cannot have any taste for reading any other literature. Well, that's sure true. In other words, a person who has relished the transcendental bliss of Srimad Bhagavatam cannot be satisfied with mundane writings. Oh, that's so true. I mean, sometimes we have to research like technical writings for different engagements that we have, or for the economy or the social or political situation, so that we can understand the trends in society and how we can best deal with those conditions to protect our Sangha and like that. But certainly we don't have a taste for reading. Beyond the needs of service, beyond the needs of our devotional engagement, we don't have any taste for reading these literatures, current events and politics and science. It's just so dry. Huh? Sometimes have to force myself to read some of this stuff because I know that this knowledge is necessary for protecting our Sangha or whatever. But it's not very tasteful. Once you become accustomed to reading Srimad Bhagavatam especially, because as I said, it's the essence of Vedanta. The essence of Vedanta. The Vedanta is the essence of the Vedas. And Srimad Bhagavatam is the essence of Vedanta. So how sweet is Srimad Bhagavatam? Because it contains the pastimes of Lord Krishna, especially in his childhood form. The next section is titled Residing in Mathura. In the Varaha Purana, there is a statement praising the residential quarters of Mathura. Lord Varaha tells the men of earth, any person who becomes attracted to places other than Mathura will certainly be captivated by the illusory energy. In the Brahmanda Purana, it is said that all the results of traveling on all the pilgrimages within the three worlds can be achieved simply by touching the holy land of Mathura. In many Shastras it is said that simply by hearing, remembering, glorifying, desiring, seeing, or touching the land of Mathura, one can achieve all desires. It's interesting because Mathura is a major rail hub in India. There are many lines crossing in Mathura. And so many trains pass through Mathura. Not Vrindavan. They're on the other side of the Jamuna River in Mathura, district Mathura. So many thousands and millions of people who live in India have actually seen Mathura, at least from the train. And even by remembering, even just by seeing the train schedule, at such and such a time we're going to pass through Mathura, they become purified. This is the power of the holy Dham. Anyone who passes through, or what to speak of those who go on pilgrimage and see all the different pastime places of Krishna in Mathura, are eternally glorified. So, rendering service to devotees, one of my favorite topics. In the Padma Purana, there is a nice statement praising the service of the Vaishnavas, or devotees. In that scripture, Lord Shiva tells Parvati, my dear Parvati, there are different methods of worship, and out of all such methods, the worship of the Supreme Person is considered to be the highest. But even higher than the worship of the Lord is the worship of the Lord's devotees. I wonder if that other shloka... later on this. A similar statement is in the 3rd canto, 7th chapter, verse 19 of Srimad Bhagavatam. Let me become a sincere servant of the devotees, because by serving them, one can achieve unalloyed devotional service unto the lotus feet of the Lord. The service of devotees diminishes all miserable material conditions and develops within one a deep devotional love for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Well, what could be better than that, huh? When we serve the devotees, just like preaching. Preaching is actually serving the devotees by explaining the secrets of the esoteric teaching. So when we preach or perform services in support of preaching, such as making the website or making the webcasting, arranging all that stuff, fixing up the altar and the temple room so that it's very nice so the devotees can come and worship and chant there, cooking, cleaning, doing all these things around the ashram, doing laundry, making a garden, fixing the old truck. Everything that we do in support of the devotees' devotional service is service to the devotees. And it gives these wonderful results as explained in here. In the Skanda Purana, there is a similar statement. Persons whose bodies are marked with tilak, symbolizing the conch shell, wheel, club, and lotus, and who keep the leaves of tulsi on their heads and whose bodies are always decorated with gopi chandan, even seen once, can help the seer be relieved from all sinful activities. This is so wonderful. I want to praise this service to the devotees with 3 mouths, or 5 maybe. Would you go for 7? Really, I want to say so much. I can't get it all out through my mouth. It's so wonderful, this service to the devotees. This is my constant engagement when I'm not playing with my lion. I'm serving the devotees, trying to enthuse them in devotional service, trying to instruct them in the secrets of spiritual life, trying to clear up for them any misunderstandings or any problems they may have, trying to give them the tools to perform devotional service. This is my life.